Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your March reading. So let's start over here. Let's start. Oopsie. You have a jumper, 3 of Pentacles. It is like something about a teamwork, maybe gathering new ideas, maybe pushing toward a new team plan. Somehow you're going to engage other people to help you with a project of yours, idea of yours, and so on and so forth. On the bottom of that, the deck, you have the Magician reverse. The Magician is basically somebody who is excitingly inviting Fool in the journey and saying, hey, come over, just open your little bag and I'm going to show you what you can do with all of the stuff. It's kind of like a trainer, right? It's the first kind of like point of contact, and like it's so exciting. Here it's kind of like also a person that you're really wondering if this is a really good choice of a trainer, right? Because somebody is almost like giving you shortcuts versus kind of like giving you the whole matter. So here, like the Magician can be really a trickster, can be somebody who kind of like use even illegal means to obtain whatever he or she wants. So be aware of that. Interestingly, like this is 1 and this is 2. So after the Magician, right, you are going to High Priestess. It looks like your morality will be very, very high this month. So, you know, like, I mean, you know, the test like doesn't pass the muster kind of stuff. You will be really kind of like, I would not say suspicious. I don't see it yet, even though the High Priestess is, I guess, your tarot reader. It's somebody who is highly intuitive. You might be that intuitive. You might look for a tarot reading. You might look for a counseling, right? There's like somebody who is just quietly listening for your thoughts to finally kind of like stream out. It almost looks like it's like so much water, the dam is breaking down, but it didn't form into one stream kind of a thing. But by letting all these words, by letting all of these things, finally kind of like the idea and everything starts to kind of like format in your head. There's like something that is a burden to you. There's like something that is really heavy. Literally here the phrase break your back is coming to kind of like 4. So 10 of Wands is like about, hey, you know, how do I get through it? Maybe you are not willing to hold some secrets. Maybe you're simply aware of something and waiting for somebody to tell you things and observing them really, really closely. In any case, this is the same thing. We have secrets with High Priestess, and we have secrets here with 10 of Wands. There is like something here that is really brewing. More secrets. We have like 2 of Swords. And this is like really where you're asking yourself, what do I want? What do I want? Do I really want to dress it? You know, sometimes you can win, but you lose, right? You can be right, but you can still lose. So do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? It's kind of like the question that you seem to be asking yourself over here. And you have the Moon, and this kind of like tells me that it looks like this kind of like secretiveness and everything is also connecting with Pisces, because Pisces is not per se just a secretive sign, but they live in a dream world. They actually really believe that stuff is real. Somebody's going to tell you, and I had a boyfriend who said that he is special, right? And I just like raised my eyebrows and I said, that's right, you're made out of chocolate, right? So if somebody tells you they are special or made of chocolate, you're going to kind of like really be very iffy about this person. And maybe this is like just somebody's like representation. It looks like there's like somebody who already entered your life and you have your reservations about that. And being reserved, kind of like staying on the sidelines, kind of like brings you good luck, right? So there is like this action, the Wheel of Fortune. Even though kitty is spinning it, you're going to be on the receiving end, and that can talk about that karmic cycle is finished, right? So we're going from 9 to 10. So that can also mean that you are finally winning something, whatever that you're expecting. It can also mean that now it's a really good time to really use this time because the wheel spins and goes down as well. Ahead of you, you're really guarded. There is like a person in your life. It could be Pisces. It could be kind of like strong Jupiter in their chart. Like, I mean, maybe Sagittarius. We have the moon over here, right? Principle. So it could be also Cancer. Look at it. We have a crescent moon. We have a crescent moon. We have a full and crescent moon here. So the moon is going to play a big role. So we have two types moon. We have March 13th, which is a new moon in Pisces, that is strongly suggesting over here. That is kind of like guiding you toward being more spiritual, maybe more selfless, and not only just how you conduct yourself, but in your understanding of life, right? And also kind of like it's kind of like forges a new beginning in your chart, like the part that is ruled by Pisces. So if you don't know how to look at that, contact me and just send me your birth date and your time of birth, and I can send that to you for free. Then in your own house, you're going to be loving, so you want love, and that's, I guess it makes sense why you're not dropping something, because you're actually really interested in a person, and you maybe know that you shouldn't be going there. You know that the person is secretive, but that's to you maybe, and that's why we had the Magician here. Maybe to you this is kind of like mysterious and something, and you're saying, okay, I can handle it. I don't really care much about all of this stuff. Yes, that is the person in your life. You have the sun and you have the moon. It could be somebody who you met at work. It could be somebody who just brings sunshine in your life. It could be also somebody who kind of like comes with a child, or it's a kind of like combination that maybe you're considering if this is the kind of like arrangement that you want of some sort. But it could be also the person is very traditionally driven, so that kind of has few possibilities. There is like a Five of Swords in your house of hopes and fears. So be careful. There is like a situation here that involves three people. It looks to me that you want to win. There is like clearly that you want to get this thing, but again, look at that. It's again feeling a little bit mesmerized in that Pisces thing. Like when we go through the spicy transit, we always feel like we are in a movie and things must end up well. It must be that happy ending. But be careful who you step on, because this person or two in this situation will remember that, and they'll be actively working against you. So it's really important thing to think about it. But things are being glued at the end of the month. You have lots of majors. Look at this. Like it's almost like that there is like entire boundary of majors, right? It's almost like a fencing. The Magician, then you have the moon, then you have the wheel, then you have the Temperance, and then you have the sun, and also you have the High Priestess over here. So Temperance is always talking about merging the impossible. And I think this is what you're working toward this entire freaking month, that you're saying to yourself, this shouldn't work, this cannot work, something is happening, no, I shouldn't be going in this direction, but you're very intrigued. You really want to do that. There's like somebody who makes you feel really good, even though that's not right. This is almost like eating a chocolate cake, you know, it shouldn't be, but it feels really good. You're continuing with that. I can handle it. I will not eat a whole freaking cake, right? And other than this Five of Swords that I see here, and that could be like, I mean, that you are going to capitulate, that you're going to say, okay, you win, you kind of like crawled into my heart, it is what it is, I'm going to be dealing with the situation. This is very unusual for you. It's not necessarily how you have your dating and how you do your stuff, but in this situation, I think things are going to really work out. Let me just get romance, angels, and separation. It says time apart from your partners on the horizon. I don't know if this is separation. That is a separation, let's say, kind of like leaving somebody, even though this can mean like, it almost like, I think you're probably thinking about it, because the entire month has that flavor, that you are kind of like thinking that you will go in some kind of direction, that, you know, something is not going to work out. And time apart in this case is going to mean that you're going to miss this person, that you're going to realize there's like something about this person is actually very special, and that is worthwhile pursuing. So my dear Capricorn, I hope this helps, and I really hope if you want your own private reading, you can contact me at cattarot.ca or on my Instagram or at my email. In any case, you probably will find me. And if nothing else, then come to live readings every Saturday at 11 Eastern Standard Time. So I'll see you there. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love you and all the best.